Good evening, everybody. It is Friday. Friday, December 14th. It is the 14th day of vlogmas, flossmas, all the misses. And I missed the last like 2 days in completion. Like I thought, because I worked on Tuesday night and I finished up that video and I got it uploaded. And then, I think I got it uploaded. Ooh, I may need to check that. Pretty sure, though. And then, typically I turn it off, turn it right back on, and start for Wednesday. Well, if I did that, I thought I did that. If I did, then it went off into the middle of nowhere like it does sometimes. I didn't realize that till tonight because I never sat down to record my entire 2 days off. So Wednesday, so quick catch up, even though for my 2 missed days, and I apologize. I even had people messaging me, where are you? Because you've been here every day and now you're not. So I got off work. I had to go pick my husband up. By the time we got home, because he doesn't actually get off till 7. And then his site is a little further than mine. So by the time we got home, it's almost 8:30 in the morning. I slept till noon, got up, got ready to go, went and picked my mother-in-law and my husband's aunt, my aunt, whatever. We're family, right? After 12 years of being married, what's mine is his, what's his is mine. So, picked up the mother-in-law and the aunt, and we went to the city, and we had lunch together, and then we went shopping. And we didn't get home until like almost 11 o'clock at night. I spent way too much money. Gave my husband sticker shock because he had to work. And that's the other thing. I left all my stitching, my laptop, everything that I normally use for this stuff was in the car still because I never even took the time to take it out. So I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. And, well, I wouldn't have been able to do any stitching. I guess I could have recorded some on my phone. But, so he was at work, so he didn't know, like, he wasn't there spending the money, and then I get home, and he's like, okay, how much did you spend? And I told him, and he's like, we had the money, we didn't put ourselves in debt. It was money we needed to spend, but you know how it is when you first, so, by the time I got home, got everything unloaded and sorted between the 3 of us, got their stuff reloaded in my truck so I could take it over to their house on Thursday. I tired puppy. So I went to bed. I mean, I might have gotten 1 load of laundry done. That was it. No cleaning. Excuse me. So I went to bed, got up, got the kids off to school, went back to sleep. Had to help my aunt with some computer stuff because I'm pretty good at those things. Got done with that. Got home, did a little bit of wrapping. Then the kids got home, and then Girl Scouts got canceled at the very last second. And then Ryan wasn't going to Boy Scouts because Boy Scouts was from 5:30 to 6:30. But my daughter had a band concert at 6:30, so I would have had to take him out at like 6:15, and it was just too much of a hassle. So, Girl Scouts got canceled. He didn't go to Boy Scouts, but I had to get her up there for the band to get ready, and then came home and got them ready, and we went. It was an amazing band concert, and I will insert a video at the end of this video, but you're just listening. Because you cannot see my daughter. My daughter is one of the smallest kids in her grade. She is super tiny. She plays a trombone, which is as big as she is, and brass instruments are in the back. So there's no seeing her. It didn't matter where you were at. It didn't matter if I stood up. However, I think they had a camera hanging from the ceiling. And I think they were recording a video that I might be able to purchase later. But as for my recording, it's just you hear the song. You can't really tell who's playing what. And it's you have to remember, if you choose to listen to it, this is the 5th grade, is their first year playing. They've only had this instrument in their hands for like 3 months. So, you know, it has its moments. And she had to stay for the entire program because they do 5th, 6th, 7th, and then high school. She had to stay for the entire program, so naturally I was going to stay for the entire thing because there's no point in going home and then coming back to get her. But also, because we have a large family, I pretty much had a relative in each grade. So one of my nephews was in the 6th grade, one of my nephews was in the 7th grade, along with a cousin, and then a cousin in the high school band. She's technically 8th grade. Okay, so 5th, 6th, and 7th are required band in where we live. So they, you know, it was the entire 5th grade, entire 6th grade. Well, by the time you get to 8th grade, you get to choose whether or not to be in band. So I think they said there was like 6th, 8th graders that stayed with it, so they play with the high school band. And then, you know, high school band's significantly bigger because you've got 4 grades and you've got people who are, you know, more committed. Anyway, I know one of my nephews is talking about not playing next year because he'll be in 8th grade. My other nephew, he's really enjoying it. He's thinking he may stick with it. So, of course, he's also going to be a football player. But in McCamey, they do both. So, I'm just really impressed by this small town. I didn't grow up in a town like this, so it's little things like that I'm like, where I went, the school was huge. You had to try out for either one, and so you had to choose one, and most of the time you didn't make what you tried out for. At least I didn't. I quit band before high school, though. So, that was my last 2 days. By the time I got home, I had tons of stuff to wrap because I had been shopping the entire day before, and then I had to I need to wake up. I had to do some cleaning. Then we went to bed. I got a little bit of floss tube watching, but no stitching. So here we are at work, and now I'm going to stitch because I've been here for 2 hours, and I had to pay bills because technically payday's tomorrow, but we got paid today, so I got the bills paid, and then I was sitting here kind of like zoning, scrolling through Facebook, and I was like, I should really, you know, get stitching. So here I am, making the video so I can stitch. Let's spin. Make sure I recorded it. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to extend the days that I work on them to get all the ones I've already planned, or if I'm going to double up a couple days. I don't know. But I don't really want to just go, oh, well, we didn't get to it, so we're not going to do it. Ooh, boo. So, this is, I think this might be my only Halloween ornament that made it to the wheel. So, yeah, so I don't know if I was really excited about all my projects. I wasn't willing to give them up for some new things that just came out, so I just added those things onto the end. So, I don't know if I'm willing to go, oh, we'll just start those another time or not. We'll see. I hadn't decided. Right now, tonight, I'm going to start Boo and then probably spin. I don't know. I'll check back in and I'll let you know what I decide. I'm so indecisive these days, and I've got so much going on. And I feel like at this point, I have so much going on that if I don't write everything down, I always forget something. So, I'm going to get to work. And when I say work, I mean stitching because, you know, I don't have to do a whole lot at my job. It looks like I may be signing somebody in here in a second, though. So, I will check in with y'all before midnight. Then we'll upload this. I'm hoping it'll go up tonight. Not sure, though, because they didn't leave the Wi-Fi. So, I will talk to y'all shortly. Everybody, hold on one second. Let me mute this. I'm on virtual stitchers still, but I wanted to pop on here and show you that I got my start on my ornament. Love that orange. I did such a good job with the orange. And I did my spinning. I'll put it up here so you could take a look. So, I'm going to get to stitching. I'm going to go ahead and try and upload this tonight. If not, you'll see it some point tomorrow. Because I'm going to work on World Postage Stamp by Soda Stitch. So, I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all had a great couple days while I was away. Sorry about that. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye. Happy stitching!